Cafe menu 21 has always eluded me, and it has for quite a while. So today I'm gonna try and finish it. This is Super Formula at Fiji. It's 15 laps in, well, the Super Formula car. Let's see how I do. Starting from the back, we have to make it top 3. Straight away, down the inside at turn 1. Look at that. Completely round the outside. Ignore what I said. Losing out on the exit a little bit. Yeah, that'll be a trend with this car and me. Losing out the exit, but great on the entry and mid-corner. Especially around this corner here. This long right-hander. The AI seems to just not take it too well. Same with this next corner. There's a sharp left. As I get a little bit skittish on the outside. They just don't seem to take it quite as fast as I do. And they certainly brake a whole lot earlier than I do. As I try and swoop it around the outside, I get one place, not the 2 that I was looking for. There's a couple more corners left of the opening lap. And there's a couple more opportunities to get a position down the inside. That's another position in the bag. Now it's a long straight, and the slipstream is very powerful in these cars. So I'm actually just not going to use any overtake. I'm just going to use the slipstream and just boom, like that, easy. Partner that with my absolutely abysmal turn 1 braking, and look at that gap. Yeah, down the inside, the mother of dive bombs, and that's another place just like that, easy as pie. And again, we close the gap up to Instazna. I can never pronounce his name correctly, I apologise. Just trying to get close, trying to get alongside him in one of these corners. I really struggle with this section of the track. It's definitely my weakest section. This is my weakest corner coming up here. I feel like I just can't seem to get the exit correctly. Anyway, along we go. Up the massive straight. Again, just sitting in the slipstream. It's just going to pull me along. Nice and easy. Down the inside. There's nothing you can do unless he uses overtake. They don't usually use the overtake. Look at this overtake though. Whoa, look how close that was. Abysmal. Let's have a look at that again. Look at this. Slow it down. And jeez, talk about fine tolerances. That was crazy. There was not enough gap for even a piece of paper between me and that poor guy. Oh well, a bit later on in the lap, you can see just before the section I'm not too good at, we catch up right around the outside. Do I make a position? Oh, we're alongside for quite a few corners, and then yeah, gives me the position. Oh, lovely. A little bit skittish on the exit there again. Now it's just a game of catching up to Lopez. It's not too easy though. Certainly, you go and do things like this. We're just going to speed up a little bit. Now, turn 1, what's going to happen? Of course, you already know it. It's too easy. I'm going to give him a little love tap. That's what it was, a love tap. We decided that Charlie Lopez, I don't know if his first name is Charlie, he's now my homeboy. That's why we give him a little love tap at turn 1. Anyway, made another position just on pure being there. It just scared the AI, of course. Gaining on this corner, dive it down the inside. The AI do not care about where you are on this corner, they will take their line. So dive it down the inside, almost got the position. But you know what it has done? It's got me a lot closer. And now I'm taking the inside line for this corner now. Where they actually decide to brake a bit later than normal. And they stick alongside me. Pretty nice. Nice little battle, but I easily won. cutting up a couple of corners later. Look at that dive bomb. They really brake way too early for turn 1. Well, considering the AI do a pit stop, he definitely can go a whole lot harder on the tyres. But I'm gonna enjoy it, I'm gonna accept it. Down the inside again here, making up 1 position, making up a little love tap, making up 2 positions, and then a little bit of a skittish exit again. I have a heavy right foot, it seems, and I think we'll see that come to light later. Around the outside, just cut him off there on the apex. And now we're fighting the Brazilian. And the next 2 corners, where am I going to get him? Am I going to get him? We will have a look down the inside, just on the shoe section. It's like a shoe, it's the heel of your foot. It's like Monza. Anyway, down the back straight. A couple of laps later, coming around the final section again. What do? I just put too much power down. Very simple. I hit the wall, and then, well, that's a lot of time that I've lost. And, well, it's about 6 seconds that I've lost. And you'll see why that is at the end of the video. Down the back straight now. There's 2 people in front of me. Just checking the weather. It is starting to rain, you can see the clouds. It's got a whole lot darker. Have to be a whole lot careful. And being careful is definitely not what you would describe what happens now. Again, I decided on a right turn to go left. How thoughtful of me. I don't know why I decided to do that, but I thought I'd go say hi to the fans. I've lost a few positions and I've lost a lot of time as well. That's now the 2nd mistake. And I've got a few more cars to overtake. Fun. Look at that. He doesn't know where he's going on the corner of that, on the exit of that corner, on the corner of that exit. Amazing. One take 1 of this. Now down the back straight again, using this time overtake to make up some time lost, and we're about halfway, so we can use a lot of overtake now. Just making up some more time, as much as we can. It's going to be lovely. Into turn 1, what's going to happen? You know, we're going to brake late and we're going to make up 1 position. It's going to be made up on the exit, because the AI got scared. Of course I left the car's boot, that's alright. Down this next corner, back up on the rear of Lopez. To right-hander here, and well, Lopez, say goodbye. He's now looking at my rear wing, and I'm now looking in front of me. The next lap, we'll see what happens. I've caught back up to the Japanese man in the Super Formula car. Braking late, and again, another position at turn 1 on the inside. I'd put a counter up, but I've already lost count at this point. Now, you know I said it will come back up later, well, for my accidents. They come in 3s, don't they? 3rd time is the charm. Let's see what I can do this time. Of course, it's amazing what I can do. We're just seeing the leader pit of Frugger. He's getting new tyres. He falls right down the pack. There was a 3rd spin. Don't know why I kept it out, but it's not there. So it's the final lap. Let's see what happens. They have caught up to me. The pack has. I think it's because of all the accidents that have been happening in this race. They have caught up, and they're only about a second behind me actually now. Still, through this last lap, you can see I'm dead my tyres are. It's only been 15 laps, but the tyres haven't survived. Mediums on the front, softs on the back. The backs, they weren't wearing out as fast as the fronts, so that's why I had the next set. GT lets you do that, so I did. Gran Turismo, not Gran Tourer. Anyway, final few sections now, and you can see it's about 8 seconds the gap's the leader. 6 seconds the gap's the leader. how many seconds was I losing per spin? About 6. I could have won this race very easily, but oh well. I decided to have a bit of fun, didn't I? I'm kidding, I just put the power down too hard. But that's what rookies do. And well, I'm trying my best. Around the final corner for the final time though. I think we'll be able to see the leader in the distance as well if you look very carefully. No, we can't. But the leader has now finished the race, as you can see. Well done to the Frenchman and me. I finish in P2. That's enough to complete the cafe menu. Oh, it's taken a few months to get this done. This race has been my Achilles heel. Oh, it's been so painful. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. See you next time.